Boom! New intro. You've seen it there. Aldo is already in the room and is already on pole position. For this first race in the Grand Master Series, this is the mini rumble brought to you by the DMK. This is every man for themselves. This is to find out who is best of the best. We constructed this over 4 races, over 12 weeks, and this is the opening round. This is the mini rumble and the GRXs. We got Aldo on pole, Cutler in second place, Duskiver is in third, Ricky J in fourth, Offskis fifth, the Chalk down in 6th place. Surprising to be down there, so far down, been impeccable this season. DK10 down there in his Tron delivered sponsored machine. Dazzler 67 only in 8th place. We'll see how he gets on in the race. TRG Joycey, the comedian in the group, is in 9th, and the Keenleys is in 10th. Tell you, looking forward to watching this one back. It was close throughout with some really good racing. But who shall we start with? We will start off with Offskis in 5th place even. We can get down the back as well. Can just see the lights there. Let's get this underway. Let's get that off. We get the revs up. How's everybody been? How you're doing? Hope you're good. Really looking forward to this. A long pause here on these lights, and we're away now. Pretty standard start. We've got Offskis got a little bit of a better start here from Duskiver. Aldo's up the front there as well. Got turn 1 is oh god, he's getting swamped by a Chalk on the outside. Dazzler on the inside. Joyce is up to 8th as well, and Dazzler and Chalk ran the outside there, getting that move done. Let's get them views back. There we go. Offskis got swamped into turn 1. It's now being done by the Joyce up the inside as well, making a move in these minis like a trooper. Was down in 9th place, side by side with the Dazzler through the complex. Who's that going wide? Somebody else went wide there. I think that was Duskiver. Yeah, it was the Chalk running wide into turn 4. God, so tell you what, these boys have been so tight this season. It's been absolutely brilliant. Side by side again, 4 wide. And the Joyce is moving up the order. He's up to 5th. Gotta be said, the Joyce was making moves of full send here on Duskiver into the, and again on the Ricky J. He's taking no prisoners. That's why we called it a rumble. It's every man for themselves, and he's up to 3rd place, sending his way through, barging his way through like a trooper, out the way, coming through, kicking people out the way. Yep, it is Chinese samurai themed. You've seen it in the intro there. It is every man for themselves, and there can only be one. And Joyce is the one tonight making all the moves. He's got Ricky J chomping him down as well. Aldo has got a bit of a gap. Currently sitting on a 113, 114 for Mr. C. We've got the Joyce as well, side by side with Ricky J. Just dropping down to 4th there. He has got the inside line. Let's see if he goes. He's going to try and hang it out wide. A bit of door rubbing in, a bit of barraging going on. We do expect that, but it's clean. He can give as good as they take. And Duskiver just losing the position there to Dazzler. He cuts his nose off at the. Literally cut his nose off. But Duskiver, seasoned as well, he is. He knows how to race. Offskis down in 7th place, having a fight at the moment with the Chalk and DK10 in that Tron livered machine. The Chalk forgot to do a live, but no worries, it's a minute, we can race all the same. You love it. Chalk 9th, the Keenleys down in 10th place. Aldo leading the race still. That is looking good, 111.7. The strategy in, Mr. C there, he's in 2nd place. 111.4 for his 2nd lap around. He is in the slip. He is tucked under the back there. And the Joyce is still hanging on to 3rd place. We should screenshot this if I knew how. The Joyce in 3rd. Dazzler's up to 4th. Joyce getting it off the track there. Oh, that could have caused an accident. That could have been big. We're going to have dirty tyres now. He's dropped down the order, down to 4th. He'll do well to hang on to this. We've got 4-car fight. Ricky J on the grass. Oh, don't call it a mini rumble for nothing, do we, boys? Gotta be said. Answer to your message, Aldo, is I don't know what group 4s are left. I know I'm running the GT70 and Mustang. I know Ricky J is running the Corvettes. We'll do a recall, and I know the Peugeot RCZ's been run as well. So I'm not sure. We got a drag race here. Offskis out of nowhere up to 4th place. He's gone right round the outside of this bunch, down into turn 1, the most awkward braking zone on this circuit. This guy was going to try and follow him through as well. Joyce is going to go a little bit later on the brakes, but not paying off quite right. Describer clipping the dirt, down into 7th place now is Describer. He was up in the top 4 in qualifying. Surprising man on the move at the moment is the Joyce. We'll see if he can hang on in 5th. He's got battling with Ricky J. Ricky J, driver of the season last season. Absolutely immense, was he not? Finishing 5th in the Group 4 and Group 3 Sprint Endurance League. Did really, really well. We are missing a driver in Big Frank, aka Old Crawler. He's on his jollies. Well, he was on his jollies when this race was being run. But he's back now. We've got the chalk and DK10 all over the shop, giving it the big one. This is how the racing's been all season, but not the bumping and the barraging. It's just been this close, this tight all the time, and this is what we try to bring. And Ricky J, he's gone to cat litter. That Mini must have wanted a little Mini BB. He's in the kiddie litter there. We're not sure what happened there. He's down in 9th. 5 minutes to go, 25 left to go, and we're going to shut this stream down, and we're going to open it up again soon after for the VGT team event. But yes, I did say team event in the VGTs. That is part 2. This is run on GT Sport. Cutler has now got the lead from Aldo. I did see it, but we did see Ricky J go off the circuit. These two pretty evenly matched on pace. I would say Mr. C is a bit more of a strategearian. He does like to nurse his tyres, nurture his tyres, cradle his tyres. And bathes him in baby oil, I do believe, and wipes his rims with cotton buds. Then we got Aldo, double champion, double Group 3 champion. Would have been 4th or 3rd even, but you know. Missed a couple of races, missed one race last season, but he's here fighting with Mr. C. The battle is on, and he will have the slip down to turn 1 as well. Get it spot on, eh? We shall see. Mr. Aldo says he's on his strategic role now. This is where strategy comes into play. We shall see how that one pays off. We've currently got Dazzler in 3rd place. Not doing too bad. He's in a bit of fresh air. Offskis has done well this season since we joined him with the DMK boys. Jumped in the lobby, had a few races. He's certainly shining. We've got Dust Skyver coming under pressure from the chalk as well. There's the chalk in a standard liveried machine, a BMW Mini. You would love it, BMW Mini. That would be nice. There's DK10 in 7th. He's having a go with the Joyce now. The Joyce has dropped down just to 7th place there. Just a little lean on, but we can hold our own, can we not? Yes, we can. Ricky J still in 9th. King is still in 10th. We'll see if we get a drive out of here side by side, as you do. Oh, a little lock up there from Ricky J. The Joyce runs it deep. We're going to say thank you very much. That's going to slow him right down. Ricky J will say thank you very much as well. A little bit of a door up there. That will always happen there. So the Joyce down to 9th. The King is in 10th. Cutler in 1st. Hey, Voldy, how you doing, brother? How are we doing, my friend? Will you get your name in lights very soon? As you do. But yeah, Cutler, Aldo, finding out this is the first one. The tyre wear and the fuel wear is 3 and 4. I'm just keeping my eye on the tyre wear and the fuel wear, because I did notice that we lost fuel before tyres. So we shall see. We shall see. But Dazzler holding on in 3rd. Good place to be in the opening round of the Grand Master Series. It's not too bad. The way this format works is you'll get points for this race. Obviously, you'll get points in the next league race as well. We're running 2 leagues a night. But overall, when this league finishes and the team manufacturers finish, these points will be combined. So you points that you finish with in this league and the next league, we'll combine them points and we'll stick them in the Grand Master table. And then when we run the Group 3s and the Group 4s, which we are running on GT7, they will be combined as well onto the Grand Master table. All the points will be smashed together, so whoever's got the highest total of points will become Grand Master. But that Grand Master table will be updated every 4, so we're looking good. We've got Duskiver, none other than Duskiver. He's going to be doing our tables for us, and he's still in a fight with the Chalk as well. Chalk looking every which way but loose to get around Duskiver right now. They're both even. He managed 111.4s each. They're not too bad. Duskiver taking a tighter line than the Chalk there. Chalk hoping to get that run out, but not quite. He'll do well just to sit back in the slipstream of Duskiver. Let him pull him up to the last turn. Hopefully get the inside swing. We shall see. We shall see. Chewed up a bit of the front tyre there as Duskiver. The Chalk using a bit more. It's just starting to show on his right rear as well. Half a tank of fuel for the Chalk, half a tank for Duskiver as well. DK10 down in 7th place, used a bit more of his front tyres and a bit more fuel as well. Here comes number 5 from Ricky J in a semi-pink car. The multicoloured machine. We don't like pink cars, do we not? Nope, they make you jump from 10 seconds away. Yes, they do. The Joyce is down in 9th. Had a good run opening laps, and that's what it's all about in these minis. But pit stops will come into play soon. 10 minutes, 20 to go. King is down in 10th, and these two just nursing each other along. Pretty stuck. That Pink Cutler's just got a little bit more fuel than Aldo there. Just a little bit more fuel, and a newer car as well. It's 79 miles on this car compared to Aldo's 161.6. Dazzler's is even newer, 74. Go through the miles, shall we? 97 miles on this one for Oskis. Not looking too bad with Tanzo banner on the front of our partners at the moment. I'm talking to Tanzo, they are bringing back the minis on a Monday night. That all kicks off this Monday. Really looking forward to that. That is covered by Dark Smoker. Be sure to check him out on YouTube. He's back on the comms. Mr. Dark Smoker. Go and tell your mums. You'll love it. The Sky got a little bit of a gap now from the Chalk, putting in a 1:10.9, the fastest lap. Is it worth putting in fastest laps right now though? He's trying to pull away from the Chalk. The Chalk runs it deep and into the sand pit. The Sky will say thank you very much. He has now got breathing space. Where's DK10? There's DK10 just coming around there. Not sure he's going to be as quick to catch up to the Chalk, but we shall see. Ricky J's a little bit further back. We go 2/10 blue. So Chalk and DK10 will go at it. Ricky J. And the Joyce, some way back down there in 9th place. Oh, Mr. C rubbing up a bit of dirt there. I think Aldo's got him touched. Yeah, definitely has, bud. Definitely, got to be said, yeah. Definitely has. Can't agree with you more there, Aldo. Was banging. Aldo in the slip, heading down to turn 1. Pretty nose to tail. Is he going to look for that move? Or is he just going to just biding his time? I think he's using Mr. C's slipstream to just pull him along for a bit of a fuel save here. Could be a bit of a fuel. The fuel is absolutely identical. So, a lot tighter line there as well, taken by Aldo. Right under the rear. Oh, kicking up the dirt as well. These two not really fighting. I mean, they're just shuffling each other along. But Dazzler's a little way back, but he's got Oskis to contend with now. We've got a better line there. Dazzler kicking up the dirt as well. Different lines taken through there. Aldo got the better line, but it'll compromise his exit. He'll have to take a tighter line. Cutler got the wider exit. Got a better run out that start as well. Got a gap too as well. Just coming up, see the Keeney's down the bottom there. We're just going to lap the Keeney's very shortly. We're in the next lap or two. We've got an early pit stopper already. That is just Sky, but 10 laps in. Got the most awkwardest pit entry you can think of here. certainly he's got a quarter of a tank of fuel as well, so probably about a lap, two and a half laps. This is early, 13 minutes in. This is very early. That promotes Joyce up to 8th, Ricky J's up to 7th. Tyre strategy in this one is your own. The tyres are set from soft to hards. You can run softs all night if you like. If you're good at fuel saving, you might want to stick on a bit of the mediums. You will be slower, but you can go for longer and jump everybody in the pits. Nobody says you got to pit. The options are there. This is pretty much how we started out in the DMK. We did open a lobby. You see the Keen is running it deep enough into the kit there. Oh, that's not what. Oh, Mr. C wouldn't have wanted that. Oh, that was close. That was close. That could have been an ass slap. To regret that. So we're going 2 by 2. Who else is in the pits? You see, oh, there's the Chalk. There's the DK10 as well. Oh, Chalk clapping the wall on his way in the pits. DK10 is in 1 lap. There's 15 minutes, say. So yeah, these two are in now. There's DK10. He's in the box. Chalk is in the box. Duskiver did do that early stop a lap ago. He's surely going to retake all these. There you go, 9 to 6 in that quick. But these are up the front. Haven't stopped yet. So Ricky J's in 5th. Oskis in 4th. He's going side by side with Dazzler there. Up the inside as well. He's got the racing line. Dazzler hanging it around the outside here for 3rd place. It's a battle of the minis here. AUTOPOLIS. You love it. These are really low on fuel. Dazzler is in this lap. He's got no answer for that. Oskis done well with his fuel, so Dazzler's been pumping at the bit of a coming together there. That's no bother. Dazzler had to pull out of that. He's in the pits. Mr. C is in the pit as well. Aldo is going for a lap here, and Oskis is up to 2nd place. So, will we get another lap after this, or is this the lap that they need to put the time in, or is it the time to send it? It's 3 temps down. It's not what he would want, but his tyres are pretty naffed on the front. Same for Oskis. If this is a power lap, then he's going to need to push to get the overcut. Otherwise, it's not going to work. As is Oskis as well. Ricky J's not pitted. He's going to be pitting this lap. He's literally on here. I'm not sure how much fuel I don't think they can do another lap, but we shall see. Cutler. Ooh, 16 minutes in. We've got 14 left to go. Is that enough fuel? That's about 90% worth of fuel there. Dazzler, definitely short fuel. Questionable. Full tank of fuel. Full tank of fuel. They are good. Sitting in 7th. Yeah, sitting in 7th and 8th. Let the battle commence. Oskis in the pits. Aldo's gone again. He's literally got the straightaway from Ricky J. Mr. C, I believe he's just coming down the top end of the circuit now. He is. Ricky J, mediums. He was running mediums. That is good. That is good to say he was running the mediums. Oskis is in as well. Refueling going in. A Tiger sponsored machine there. You love it. He is away. 3/4 of a tank. We are 17 in. That leaves us 13 minutes to go. Should be good. Coming under fire from Dazzler again, and Duskiver in 5th place. Ricky J still in the box. Not sure what's going on here. But we'll just get up the order, see if this one panned out. It did not pan out. Oskis still holding on to 3rd place. Dazzler's 6 temps down. Holding on to 3rd place as you do. Duskiver in 5th. DK10 is in a fight with the Chalk. Maybe DMK teammates, but there's no teammates in these minis this evening. None at all. I want to get up the order to Aldo. He is gone again. He's risked it through a biscuit. There's his treacle on the front there. Mrs. Maggot, how are you? He's risked it through a biscuit. I don't know what the gaps are. I really can't say. But it is literally a straightaway from 2 corners. He's going to need to fully send it now. This is his in lap. Cutler, fresh He didn't change the tyres. Could have just refueled up. Didn't change the tyres. No one's saying you got to, like. I mean, I say it's in the description. Strategy is your own. So, but he hasn't changed them. That won't do his front end any good at all. They will be slow. These boys behind all got fresh sets of tyres on. And there you go. This guy putting in two tenths fastest. The fastest so far and the fastest man on circuit. Want to keep an eye on Aldo as he's coming into the box. Now he needs to hit this sweet. You don't want to make any sort of contact with that wall and got his job a good one. We'll keep an eye on Mr. C. He's on his way up to the stop. To the last corner at least. Jumping at the bit. He's just coming into the box now. Cut up, rounding that last corner. He's going to jump into first place, is Mr. C. It wasn't enough, but he went the longest, did Aldo, on that fuel tank and them tyres. Fuel is in and he's away. Where is Mr. C? How's he going to come out here? Mr. C just getting it done, so Aldo not too far behind. But did Aldo put it? He has as well. He's put on a fresh set, just over half a tank of fuel. The chase is on. 10 minutes to go. Mr. C on worn tyres. Aldo on a set of brand new racing softs. Let's get it on. Oskis third. Dazzler down to fourth. The Skyboat in fifth. The Chalk still fighting with DK10. This is how it was for a while. I do remember this. I really did enjoy the battle. Evenly matched cons. No tuning allowed. The only thing you were allowed to do is change the strategy. It was absolutely fantastic. Gotta be said. DK10 running in seventh behind the Chalk. Ricky J is in eighth. The Joyce, after putting his arms out, going kung fu, he was getting his kung fu arms on and his kung fu feet, fighting his way through the traffic. He's down in ninth place right now. But yeah, the excited one, down in ninth. The Keenley's just running around in 10th. Do we get points for 10th place? So picking up points where you go. And this one's going to be interesting. 109, 111. Just a few seconds faster than Mr. C there. Oskis got a little bit of a gap to Dazzler, who's not quite on the racing line there, then decides to dart over. Not ideal, but you know, he had the gap. So I just slurping my tea there, as you do. That Chalk got a bit of a gap now to DK10. Probably be saying thank God for that, but he has got the fastest lap as DK10, sitting on a 10.8. That was getting slipstream off the Chalk there. We are on new tyres as well, so well, I say fairly new. I'm not a tyre whisperer by any stretch of the imagination, but yeah, I don't look after anything I've got, so yeah, we just reckon they're there to be worn, aren't they? So yeah, let's just race them off. Let's see if we get any slips. Get on board. We can't do an onboard. The onboard in this VGT Mini was pretty limited. Yeah, probably 1.5 to 2 second gap here right now with Aldo. And the cameraman did a lovely job there. But better under brakes into turn one. Aldo and Cutler missed all of that. There's the gap to third place. That's how you take that corner. Keep it tight and drive it out towards the rumble strips. It's rumble strip to rumble strip braking around here. It's weird, but once you get the combination right, it is really easy to do. It's not too bad at all, and he is gaining as well. Taking a late apex there, Aldo, for a better drive out. Fantastically done. Get them views back. There we go. Yeah, no in-car view in the Mini for some weird reason. Don't know why. We can't change the BHP on them either, right? Like that. So yeah, it's weird. Really weird. He is now under the rear wing of that Mini. I do actually want one of these cars, you know. I know I've raced them. I do actually want one. I was having a look on the BMW Sitner, the sister site, the Mini site as well. I had a look, see what they're going for. To get a proper John Cooper Works Mini estate, you're looking at about 38 bags. I was like, not paying that much for a Mini. Then I used to knock on people's doors, huh? My dad said you want to sell your car. Need 50 quid for it. So 38 grand for a minute. You're having a laugh. Ricky J, nah, he's in the box. That's a long stint on Ricky J. He's in again. Not quite sure what the issue is for Ricky J, unless he thinks he is under fueled, but 7 minutes left to go. Unless he just wants a set. No, that's a set of brand new tyres on a light car. He's going for fastest lap. I dare say he is. 6 minutes to go. Aldo, this is where it is. Up to the final corner, pulling out wide. Mr. C's got the inside line, got the racing line. Cut that. He's got it just. Aldo will stay in the slipstream down this straight. Got a good run out of this, has to be said. Got an excellent run. This is going to be a slip all the way down to turn 1. Remember, he's going to have to overspeed for this most difficult braking section of the circuit, but does it really well. Absolutely nailed that. Oskis is still 3rd, Dazzler's still 4th, the Skyver's still 5th right now. It's different lines again. I'm just trying to throw him off, but these two both seasoned as well. These two highly decorated drivers putting on a show. We'll just stay with him for another lap and then we will go through the grid again. But oh, Aldo's got that inside line. Got that. Got a bit of it. Oh, it's going to be tight. This. It's going to be really, really tight. You need to break over the crest here. Aldo's trying to wide a line there to get the acceleration picked up a bit earlier when the nose turns in, but Mr. C just doing enough right now on tyres that are pretty much shot. Them front ends are shot. Aldo is on the more grippier tyres. Dazzler's in the pits. What's going on here? Side by side, Aldo's getting that move done up to 1st place. I was watching the guys pitting with 4 minutes left to go. Mr. C repaying the favour, running in deep. Aldo will go right round the outside. Oh, a little bit of a door rub there. There's always going to be a coming together when you do that. Both on the apex, trying to both want a bit of that apex. It's not going to happen. Mr. C is out and on the grass. Aldo will take that 1st spot back. Mr. C nosedived it down into turn 2. Managed to go side by side with Aldo, then runs it wide on the grass. Them tyres are now dead. Offskis is rejoining this fight for 3rd place. Duskiver is in 4th place right now. DK10 is in 5th. Chalk 6th. Dazzler 7th after his pit stop under fueled. Ricky J pitted for a set of softs, going for the fastest lap. Joyce is 9th. Keen is 10th. Aldo in the lead and got a bit of a gap, and Offskis getting a run on Mr. C. Them tyres are now not doing him any favours at all. The Strategarian strategized it wrong, I do believe. There you go, they're chewing up the tarmac, not giving the purchase he needs, and Offskis sails into 2nd place. No purchase on them fronts at all. These two boys on a fresh set of racing softs. You just see it there, understeering straight into the grass. He's having to just be that little bit more sensitive with his power output now, is Mr. C. 27 minutes in already. This just flew by. Absolutely flew. So, Aldo leading the way from Oskis. Mr. C was leading the way. Chewed up front tyres, no grip. He's in 3rd place. The Skyver. Oh no. He needs to pit. That's not what he would have wanted. Another one that's under fueled. He's going to be pitting this lap. This is going to gift DK10 4th place. We will check them as they come, will we not? Yes, we will. There you go. DMK does Skyver in DK10. Plenty of fuel in my tank, but I sail on by. Thank you very much for 4th. More points the better. Let's go. And the Chalk even moves up to 5th place. That put him down to 6. Where's Dazzler? He's going to come out. He's short put fuel as well. Dazzler then moves up to 6. The Skyver down to 7. But see how Mr. C is getting on and warm tyres. Not having the benefit of it yet. Aldo still leading the way, sitting on a 111.6. Ovskis a 111.7, so attempt to the good right now is Aldo. Mr. C is in 3rd place. It's DK10 in 4th, just a few corners away. Wow, what a race! What a race! And we'll do it all again in a minute. We're going to Fiji. Wow. Really can't wait. That is it. This is the final lap. We've just got to keep it on the blacktop. Oscar's there in 2nd place as well. Not too far behind. He won't be getting much of a slipstream off Aldo, but I reckon in this league, in this format, he might have to do a bit of fuel saving as well. He is in the red right now. So I might want to turn that down just a tad to get around, or do a bit of lift and coasting, or very, very short shift that minute. Mr. C, if it had changed the tyres, might have been in a better position. It would have been a longer pit stop, but it would have been able to push a lot harder. Currently sitting in 3rd place and just dropping off the back of the front too. DK10 gifted 4th place. The Skyver didn't fuel enough, but we did, and we got 4th. The Chalk. Where is Aldo? Where is Aldo? There we go. We want to stay away, Aldo. Only got one more corner to go. Excellent drive. Excellent strategy as well. Did it really well. Where he likes to be. Winning races. Up the front. The first man to win in the DMK series here. The Grand Master. Congratulations to you, Aldo. Offskis. Congratulations to you, my friend. That is 2nd place. Mr. C will round out the podium. Finishes here in 3rd. And DK10 rounding out the last corner. Will come home in a gifted 4th place. We will not worry about that. DMK Chalky 12 will come home in 5th. 25 laps here at AUTOPOLIS short. You love it. Dazzler and the Skyver. What would have been for them two? Short fueled. 6th and 7th to Dazzler and the Skyver. Ricky J went for that fastest lap. Currently sitting on a fastest lap, a 110.6, beating out DK10's fastest lap time. There you go. Woo! What a race that was, eh? Was that not fantastic? That was brilliant. Right, I'm going to reboot the stream. After this, we're going to get Fiji International away. It was really good.